Yo guys, welcome to the next episode of me building the ultimate sim racing rig. Last time we were playing Gran Turismo on the table behind me with the Fanatec wheelbase and the pedals on the carpet. But today we've got a massive upgrade because I've got the next level racing FGT Elite Cockpit right next to me. Now this rig has surprised me in many ways. It is very premium compared to other ones that I've seen. It all starts from the actual box that it comes in. Everything is so well organized. As soon as you see the aluminum in the styrofoam, you know it's going to be a good experience. It's good to see that they actually include instruction manuals, and I'll tell you what, these instruction manuals are like magazines. They are so high quality, actually very easy to build this because the instructions were so clear and so detailed. I think anybody can build this. It does take a lot of time, but honestly, it was pretty fun to do and pretty rewarding once it was all built. Now the quality of the aluminum profiles was 10 out of 10. I've honestly never seen it this good. I haven't seen a single metal shard from the actual cutting of the aluminum. The paintwork is actually really good. It's more so anodized, so you'll see the same color even inside the actual aluminum profiles. Apparently this is a better method because it doesn't scratch as much, and it's somewhat true because I've already readjusted this rig a few times and I haven't created any scratches yet. The best part is when you're installing this, everything just works. And I know this sounds funny because it should work for every single cockpit out there, but they really don't. This one, I didn't have to bend any metal. I didn't have to force any screws in. Everything was like down to the micromillimeter. It just fit and worked. You can really tell that they've precisely made this. In the box, you also get plenty of spare parts like bolts and washers. So don't worry if you lose one or two, you've got plenty more. The kit comes with some great little tools and a little tool holder that can be attached to the profile over there. Now, absolutely love this little ratchet. This came in really useful. You'll be using this a lot. It's also good to see that they include a little spirit level, which will be very handy when installing this. The shift and mount design is really nice. It's very adjustable. You can move it backwards, forwards, up, down, pretty much anywhere you want it to be. It's very sturdy as well, and there's plenty of space for a shifter and a handbrake there. The wheel mount is also really good. So this is the side and front mount design. So I've got my Fanatec hooked up to the side, and you also get the front plates in case you have a wheelbase like a Simicube or whichever one mounts up to the front. Now wherever you see this type of steel on this rig, it's very thick. I think it's like a 5mm carbon steel, and this thing is not going to bend no matter what. Now with the wheelbase, there's so much adjustment. You can angle the steering wheel, you can go up, down, left, right, backwards, forwards, pretty much whatever you like. And those red brackets that you see that are holding the Fanatec wheel right now, I think that's all custom made from Next Level Racing. A lot of these parts are custom made. I don't think anything is just off the shelf. And those red parts, I believe, are built from a single piece of aluminum. So really nicely crafted design. I'm telling you, everything about this rig feels extremely premium. There really is a huge difference between this one and some of the ones I've seen. Another thing I really like about this rig is that there are adjustment markers everywhere. So pretty much anywhere you want to move something, like the seats, the pedals, even this mount here for the steering wheel, there are markers everywhere on the rig that makes it so easy. You don't really have to pull out a measuring tape or anything like that. Nothing is out of square. It's just so easy. You can just count up how many centimeters you've moved up this way, how many lines, and do the same on the other side, and that's it. You also get some included shock absorbing feet. Now for me, it won't really make a difference because I am on carpet, but if you are on a hardwood floor or some tiles, this could actually come in pretty useful. Now this cockpit is designed so that you can switch between Formula, Hybrid, and GT seating positions. So you can angle this seat as far as you want. You can also angle the pedals pretty much to any position you want. Now I wouldn't say it's the quickest thing in the world to switch between those different modes. Probably about 15 minutes of undoing some bolts and just moving things around and screwing it all in. Now it's not hard, but it's a little bit time consuming, so you don't want to be doing it every day. The other good thing about this rig is if you ever want to get the Next Level Racing motion system, it actually bolts straight underneath. It's already got the pre-drilled holes on this actual rig, so it literally just goes on top, you bolt it in, and it's done. Now the most important question is there any flex when you're driving on this frame? And there is definitely no flex at all, like absolutely no flex at all that I can see. And I know I've only got an 8mm wheelbase here, but if I actually try and move this left to right at my full strength, I cannot budge this at all. And same goes for the pedals, same goes for the whole rig. It is so sturdy, and I will not even bother pretty much going for the bigger one unless you just like looks of it. Unless you're Hercules or something, I don't know what you are, but now I've had a quick go so far and it's really good. Obviously it is overkill for PlayStation, but we are planning on putting a PC onto it really soon. to push it even further, especially with bigger wheelbases and more different equipment. And that's why we have the keyboard tray here and the mouse, getting it all ready for the next steps to come. And this is pretty nifty as well. It swivels around, the keyboard tray can move out of the way as well. I really like this design, it's nice and simple. It's also very sturdy as well, so pretty happy with that. Now I've also got the ERS3 Hypercool seat from Next Level Racing on the rig. Now this is a very unique product because it's air ventilated with 3 fans in the base and 3 fans going along your spine in the center of your back. And it really does work well. It's got 2 modes, which you have a little switch on the side here. You got a low and you got a high. And it does blow a lot of air and it keeps you very cool in those hot days. And I'll tell you what, it's always a hot day when you're intensively playing sim racing. So this is a pretty cool product. Now the seat's made of like a mesh fabric, which is very breathable so that the fans can actually move that air out of the seat and onto you. I honestly think this is a great product for people that are sweating it up while sim racing. The seat comes with seat rails, which is great. So you can move around pretty much wherever you want. And it is also reclinable. It goes a fair way, so you can adjust it pretty much wherever you want it. I think it's a great seat if you have multiple people using this rig. So if you've got friends coming over, this is just such an easy option for them to just jump in, jump out, and it will fit most people. It's also a pretty comfortable seat as well. I think you can do some long sessions in one like this. Now I would say this unit is a bit on the larger side. Now I'm 5'11", 180 centimeters, and this is how I fit. So if I pull my legs down, you can see that this is right behind me, which is comfortable for me. It's not a problem, but I think if you're any shorter, you will not be able to do what I'm doing right here, and your legs will always be stuck in this position. So yesterday I had my brother-in-law over and he's taller than me and he thought this was like the most comfortable seat in the world. So it was perfect for him. If you're 1m75, 1m70, I think you might want to choose one of the smaller options from Next Level Racing when it comes to the seats. But otherwise, it's a great seat. It's good to see that they're innovating and it's something different compared to the normal ones. I've also got the Next Level Racing monitor stand. This is the triple monitor stand. I just don't have the sides installed just yet because we're starting the single display. We're going to go ultra wide, and then at the end, we're going to add triple screens to this. So I will attach it later on. But so far, it's a great stand. There's not much to say. It's very adjustable. It's very solid. Everything works on it. So it's a good buy for sure. So overall, this is honestly like buying a Ferrari when it comes to cockpits. But somehow every cockpit and every product that I've ever reviewed always has a few negative points. So here are the cons of this one. First of all, it all comes in one box, and that box is 57 kilograms. So you're gonna need 2 people to carry that around. That is really hard to carry. I kind of wish it came in maybe 2 boxes, at least to break down the weight a little bit. Number 2, it takes a while to set this up. Honestly, set aside a day or 2 to get this ready. It took me about 2 days to set all of this up here. Now, I'm not really complaining about this because this is the same issue with all of them. They all take ages to build, but it is pretty rewarding once you have it all done. And well, you don't really have to do it ever again if you keep the same rig. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and don't miss the next episode because we're gonna have some crazy parts going on here to bring it all to life.